Have you ever wondered about the financial success of the Jewish people? No, it's not a secret wealth gene. It's not even luck, and it's certainly not a product of chance. The answer lies in the blend of cultural values and wise practices they do. Today, we'll go through the top 10 reasons why the Jewish are wealthy. We will look at how you might apply their lessons to your own life in order to achieve financial freedom. If you're new here, welcome to our channel. Now, before we begin, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you never miss our insightful content. 1. Hard work in the family. So let's dive right in with our first reason, the Jewish value of hard work in the family. In Jewish culture, the importance of hard work is instilled from a young age. Parents often involve their children in family businesses, fostering a work ethic and a practical understanding of money and business. They don't just teach their kids about work, they demonstrate it every single day. It's not just about earning money, but about creating value and contributing to society. But this doesn't mean that Jewish families are workaholics who ignore their personal life. On the contrary, they strike a balance between work and family time. Jewish traditions like Shabbat, the day of rest, provide a weekly opportunity for families to step back from work and spend quality time together. This balance of work and family, of ambition and rest, forms the foundation of their success. So, tell me, how does your family approach work? Have you involved your kids in your business or financial matters? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. 2. Education. Moving on to reason number 2, their education. Now, we've all heard the saying, knowledge is power, but in Jewish culture, this idea isn't just a saying, it's a way of life. Education has always been deeply valued in Jewish culture. In Jewish households, the love of learning is ignited early. Children are taught to question, to explore, and to never stop learning. It's not just about formal education. The Jewish community is equally committed to practical learning. Skills like financial management, strategic thinking, and problem solving are taught from a young age, often through active participation in family business ventures. This combination of academic learning and practical wisdom is a potent mix for financial success. 3. Frugality saving. Our next reason is about frugality. Yes, frugality, or the practice of sparing, avoiding waste, thriftiness, or economic management, is deeply ingrained in the Jewish culture. Did you know that being economical is not just about cutting coupons and shopping on sale days? It's a lifestyle, a mindset, and it has the power to significantly impact our financial health. How can people who are often associated with wealth also be frugal? Well, that's the secret. It's not just about how much you earn, but how much you manage to keep and grow. And that's where frugality plays a pivotal role. Jewish culture has a long-standing tradition of valuing savings and being careful with money. The idea is simple. Even if you have little, make sure you save a portion of it. Even their holy book, the Torah, emphasizes the importance of saving money and avoiding waste. This wisdom is not just practiced but passed down from generation to generation. But frugality is not just about saving money. It's also about spending money wisely. It's about making informed and thoughtful decisions about where your money goes. It's about understanding the value of money and making sure it's used in a way that aligns with your financial goals. Let's make a commitment today, a commitment to cultivate the habit of frugality. Let's learn from the wisdom of the Jewish community and apply it to our lives. Now, frugality might not be the easiest habit to practice, especially in a consumerist society, but trust us, it's one that can pay huge dividends in the long run. And guess what? We have more videos that can guide you on how to embrace frugal habits to save more money. You can find the links in the description box below. 4. Reliance on loan investments. Alright, here's another reason behind the financial success of the Jewish community, and that's their reliance on loan investments. Before we delve deeper into this topic, it's important to clarify that this should not be confused with usury, which often carries a negative connotation. In fact, in the Jewish culture, charging exorbitant interest rates is strictly prohibited. The term loan investments here refer to the strategic lending and borrowing activities that have become an integral part of their financial culture. Historically, Jewish people have been involved in money lending practices. This tradition dates back to medieval times. Although those religious laws have long since changed, the involvement in loan investments continued to play a significant role in the Jewish financial tradition. So why are loan investments so effective for wealth generation? First, loan investments provide an opportunity to earn interest, creating a passive income stream. The principle is straightforward. You lend money to someone who needs it. They use it for their purposes, usually to generate more income, and in return, they pay back the original amount with added interest. Over time, this interest adds up and can contribute significantly to wealth accumulation. Second, loan investments are often secured, meaning they're backed by collateral. This reduces the risk associated with a loan. If the borrower defaults, the lender has the right to seize the collateral to recover the money. Here's an example for you. Imagine lending money to a promising startup in return for a share of their business. If the startup does well, you not only get your money back, but you also share in the profits. This is essentially the principle behind venture capital, a sector where Jewish people have historically been quite active. However, it's crucial to understand that loan investments, like all investments, come with risks. This is where the Jewish community's focus on education and knowledge comes into play. They understand the importance of due diligence and risk assessment before engaging in loan investments. They study the markets, analyze potential borrowers, assess the value of collateral, and ensure they're making informed decisions. But here's the best part. You don't have to be a millionaire to start investing in loans. You can start with small amounts, and as you gain more experience and confidence, you can increase your investments. It's also important to diversify your loan investments. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. 5. Investment strategies. We're halfway through our list and the insights just keep coming. This time, we're going to explore another vital component of financial success, investment strategies. Investing is essentially about building wealth over time. The goal is not just to earn more money, but to ensure that this money grows. It's about understanding that a dollar today can be worth much more tomorrow if invested wisely. The Jewish community's investment strategies are guided by a combination of practicality, diversification, and a long-term perspective. For instance, the emphasis is not just on earning high returns, but also on ensuring that these returns are sustainable over an extended period. They understand that the goal is not to get rich quickly, but to accumulate wealth gradually. Diversification is another key aspect of their investment strategy. The old saying, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket," is a mantra many in the Jewish community live by when it comes to investing. The idea is to spread your investments across different asset classes to mitigate risk. This way, if one investment doesn't perform well, others might offset the loss. But these strategies aren't exclusive to the Jewish community. They are, in fact, universal investment principles that anyone can adopt. The difference is just in the disciplined and consistent application of these strategies, which is a characteristic trait among Jewish investors. Remember, every seasoned investor was once a beginner. The key is to start small, learn, and gradually increase your investment portfolio as your confidence and understanding of the market grow. Now, before we move on to the next section, if you're looking for resources to kickstart your investment journey, we've got you covered. You can find them in the description box. If you find this content helpful, consider liking this video by hitting the thumbs up button. 6. Owning your business. All right, now let's talk about one of the cornerstones of financial freedom, not just in the Jewish community, but globally, owning your own business. Having control over your source of income instead of relying on a steady paycheck is a key to wealth creation. This entrepreneurial spirit is ingrained in Jewish culture, contributing significantly to their financial success. How does owning a business lead to wealth creation? First, having your own business allows you to scale your income in a way that's nearly impossible in a typical 9-to-5 job. Your earning potential isn't capped at a fixed salary, it's only limited by the growth and success of your business. Second, business ownership provides an avenue for tax benefits. In many countries, business expenses can be deducted from your income, reducing the overall tax burden. Now, this isn't a loophole or a shady tax evasion scheme, it's a legal way to manage your finances better, something the Jewish community is known to excel at. Third, a successful business can increase your personal wealth and act as a significant asset, which can be sold or passed on to future generations, contributing to generational wealth. Owning a business isn't a walk in the park, though. It requires hard work, dedication, and a certain level of risk tolerance, but the rewards can be immense. 7. Network connections. Moving on from business, we're now going to talk about network connections. Let's talk about the power of networking. The Jewish community, whether consciously or unconsciously, has mastered this. Their interconnected social networks span across local and global scales, and these strong connections have historically aided their economic advancement. What is it about the networking that gives them an edge? Firstly, there's an element of trust within the community. The Jewish community has a long history of supporting each other, which is rooted in their shared cultural and religious experiences. This support often manifests as business collaborations, partnerships, and shared investment opportunities. Secondly, Jewish culture places a high value on maintaining social ties. From Sabbath meals to community gatherings, these communal activities foster a strong sense of unity and interconnectedness. This level of cohesion not only helps maintain the culture and traditions, but also reinforces the network's strength within the community. Third, they're great at harnessing the power of diaspora networks. Jewish communities have been dispersed across the globe for centuries, leading to the establishment of robust global networks. These connections are leveraged for international business ventures and collaborations, amplifying their economic power and reach. Remember, the effectiveness of networking isn't just about the quantity of your connections, but the quality. Building meaningful relationships based on trust, mutual respect, and shared interests is paramount. 8. Early recognition. Next on our list is something that may seem simple but is a game changer in the financial world: early recognition. It is all about being able to identify and seize opportunities before they become apparent to everyone else. The Jewish community historically has been adept at this. They've been able to perceive the value of things often overlooked by others, whether that's a business opportunity, an investment, or even something as profound as the importance of literacy and education in an era when it was not widely recognized. This early recognition and the initiative to act on it has often set the stage for their long-term financial success. How can we cultivate early recognition in our own lives? It starts with staying informed and curious. Keep yourself updated about the world, not just in your field, but across sectors and industries. Remember, opportunities can arise from the most unexpected corners. Next, train your mind to see the potential. This requires you to think creatively, question the status quo, and challenge your assumptions. It's about seeing not just what is, but what could be. And finally, have the courage to act. Recognizing an opportunity is one thing, but it's the willingness to take action, even in the face of uncertainty, that sets the doers apart from the dreamers. 9. Good reputation. Next, let's talk about a good reputation. It's said that your reputation precedes you, and this couldn't be truer in the world of finance. Having a strong, positive reputation can open doors, attract opportunities, and garner trust like nothing else. And the Jewish community, throughout history, has underscored the importance of this aspect. Many Jewish teachings highlight the value of a good name, drawing a direct connection between one's reputation and their moral and ethical conduct. There's a Jewish proverb that beautifully encapsulates this: a good name is better than good oil, indicating that reputation is considered more valuable than material wealth. Reputation isn't just about what we say or claim about ourselves. It's primarily about our actions, our decisions, and the way we treat others. It's about reliability, integrity, and consistency. It's no surprise then that Jewish-owned businesses are often known for their high ethical standards and commitment to customer service. So how do we build a good reputation? Well, it starts with the basics. Be honest in your dealings. Treat others with respect. Deliver on your promises. Remember, a good reputation is built one action at a time. Also, be patient. Reputation isn't built overnight. It's the result of consistent action over time. And remember, once built, a reputation needs to be maintained. This means being aware of your actions and their impact on others, and being ready to make amends when things go wrong. Because let's face it, we all make mistakes. What defines us, though, is how we respond to them. 10. Knowledge. Last but not least, the power of knowledge. And in the Jewish tradition, knowledge has long been held in the highest esteem. From an early age, Jewish children are encouraged to learn, to question, and to seek answers. This culture of learning is seen as a significant factor in the community's economic success. When it comes to finance and wealth creation, understanding is absolutely crucial. Understanding the market trends, understanding where to invest and when, understanding the principles of saving and spending wisely, and understanding the value of hard work and perseverance. All these contribute to making informed decisions that can lead to financial freedom. But knowledge isn't just about formal education. It's also about learning from experiences, learning from mistakes, and learning from others. It's about staying curious and open-minded, continuously seeking to learn and grow. Moreover, knowledge in today's digital age is more accessible than ever. There are countless resources online, from finance blogs to YouTube channels like ours, where you can expand your understanding of personal finance and wealth creation. So which of these principles will you be focusing on? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, keep learning and growing towards your financial freedom.